ongoing problem, and it'll soon be 2 years since the last incident that we had. I talked to Representative Schuring about our problem, and he's been working with us in the city. And what we want to do tonight, we've submitted 10 properties along that area for mitigation, and he's going to go over that program. He's going to tell you what we possibly can do and what we are doing. And of course, Bob Font from Stark Parks is here. Bob's going to tell you what they're going to do with the Muskingum and what's happening with Pathway, because that's just been, through this same program, has just been purchased. So at this time, I'll turn it over to Representative Schuring, who's going to bring us up to speed. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, John. I've already heard from many of you, and I know you're here because you're frustrated, and you're not looking for more dialogue, you're looking for solutions. I'm here to tell you that I'm going to do everything I can to help you out, but I'm also going to be very honest with you, because I'm not going to be a politician who's going to stand up here and say, I've got some money tree down in Columbus that's going to bring the money back here before the next rainfall. But there are programs available that I became aware of years ago through the Ohio Emergency Management Agency. We've used them effectively for some residents in Stark County, and as Mr. Snyder has referenced, we actually have some North Cantonians who have applied for these funds. So we want to give you a roadmap for some solutions. I will also be a vehicle for you to work with the other authorities, be it county authorities, the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District, which we're all paying an assessment to, and they're generating millions and millions of dollars. And Stark County is the largest contributor to that fund out of 18 counties. I have some personal commitments from the director of the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District, Mr. John Hubengartner, and Bob Font's going to talk a little bit about that, but I want to work with our park director and others to make sure that those commitments from that conservancy district are fulfilled. We know that the rainy season is right around the corner, and we got to do something sooner rather than later. But I'm here to tell you tonight that because of the good work of these gentlemen in the past, who I brought in from Columbus, there have been property owners who have seen relief. Let's hope you all can be a part of it. Let's hope that you get some hope from what you're about to hear today, not just with the programs that they're talking about, but also, and I talked to both of them earlier, and I'm going to introduce them to you here shortly, they also have been working with the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District, and that, I think, is going to be a source of our solution that we really need to look at more closely. Of course, we have Tim Worsler from the Stark County Emergency Management Agency here with us, and I know Commissioner Regula was hoping to be here, but he could not make it tonight. So, but you can put it on me. I'll be the person who will try to be the conduit with all the elected officials, be it federal, state, or local, to see if we can get you the solutions you need. Because it didn't take me long when I walked in to figure out that this is very important to all of you. Okay, so let's try to get it solved. And I don't blame you. You know, I know I'm a politician, but I try my best not to act like one. You might say, well, you're not doing a very good job because you sound like it. The talking doesn't solve problems. And if you have to live in a home that's flooded, or in some instances that I heard with the sewer backup and things of that nature, it's easy to talk, but if you have to live, it's a much different situation. So with that said, we have two gentlemen from the Ohio Emergency Management Agency here with us tonight. One is a native North Cantonian, the gentleman with the blue shirt on. That's Mr. Josh Sigmund. He's the disaster services consultant. He's the one who works with the other gentleman to his left. That gentleman, Mr. Steve Ferryman, is the chief of mitigation branch for the Ohio EMA. And he's the one who's going to make the presentation. And I assume, Steve, that you want to make the presentation and then hold the questions off until you're done, or how?
We can do it either way.
The other thing I would ask, just to keep it organized, and if it's okay with you, if we can make a presentation first, because you might ask a question that is going to be addressed later on in the presentation. So how about if we do the entire presentation and then keep your thoughts in mind, and then we'll get into the Q&A. Mr. Ferry.
Thank you very much, Representative Schuring, and I just want to say, in the brief time that I've had to work with Representative Sherry, you guys are all lucky to have a representative. I've been on the phone with him several times, and he truly is interested
Can you speak up a little bit?
Sure. He truly is interested in trying to help you all resolve this problem, and has invited me here tonight to talk about some of the programs that are available through my agency that might be able to help you with some of the flooding issues that you have here. So this is just kind of a little bit about what we're going to talk about tonight.